free up the energy. We actually don't want high crime. We actually don't want needles and poop all over the ground. We don't actually want a cult of bureaucrats and judges and politicos who just fry society because they don't want any competition. This is a confidence-driven system where you got Trump and Elon Musk that are already so self-confident and so successful that they don't see you as a threat if you're doing well. I mean, Trump is a hospitality man, and business ain't good when you're living in a rotting, collapsing city. He doesn't like it. And, you know, for Trump, it really boils down to an aesthetic thing. I mean, he's like, you're going to vertically integrate the economy and rob and get rid of the middle class so you have more zeros and ones in your bank account when those are, where are you going to spend it? I mean, it's just really fundamental with the UN and the globalists. We're going to collapse everything and be ultra rich, and everybody else be super poor, and we're going to. It's just fundamentally idiotic. But it's the old feudalist inclination, the old feudalist instinct. Feudalism's been the most common form of government. I mean, if you study history, 90+% of societies and systems have been feudal. And it's one thing if, you know, you're the feudal lord in the castle and you want to keep the peasants down and keep them on a tiny piece of property and keep them near starvation so they don't get too uppity, and, you know, you don't want your businesses and monopolies ever get messed with. That's feudalism. Well, you do feudalism with 8.5 billion people and all these weapons, and you cut off the resources when they know it's going to make society melt down, we're all going to get killed. So you can't do that, even if you're just an evil piece of crap, where we're at. It will not work, like Elon told him at the World Government Conference 2 years ago. I mean, even if you're a psychotic wants to depopulate everybody, you're not going to get away with that now that your plan's been exposed, as I've been telling you for decades. I'm going to expose their plan. You're going to expose their plan to where if it goes down, they get the blame and they get destroyed. And enough people going along with it in the system are going to figure out, hey, they know what we're doing. We can't do this now. So I don't know if Elon rolling over, you know, to his destiny and to freedom and to common sense was done the last 4 years because he knew their system would work, or because he has a heart and a soul. Looks like he does. Unless he's, you know, good vibes and good actions. But I know Trump. I know his people good, and he's a good guy and always has been. And he likes everybody, and he doesn't want to screw people. Now, he wants to be the big savior and the turnaround guy and, you know, to have his name down in history. Well, who doesn't? The left calls that narcissistic when a good man wants to be a leader and build people up. Now, that's the normal inclination of civilization and super alphas. I'm an alpha male, folks. Always have been. And I love everybody doing good around me. And I feel good because I'm confident. I don't need to see you do bad so I feel good. You got a great business, great family, great wife, great everything. I'm like, man, that's part of my wealth that you're doing well. We all share in that. But see, growing up, and I'm going to our guest. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I had to start learning, wait, other people, you're not happy these people are doing well? You're not happy this guy, you know, the jealousy, the envy. And those of us that are successful and have been successful in life have to understand there's a lot of envy. And there's a lot of weird, sick people that get together in societies and get together to go hurt society. And you see that hatred of the common person and that hatred of flyover country. Because you might have some house out in the country, 4 bedrooms and a pool and a four-wheeler and everything. But the globalists see that you're happy. They see that you're wealthy in your culture. And they want you eating bugs because that makes them feel good. They want to sit up in their San Francisco high-rise, $50 million, you know, penthouse with their helicopter on the roof and their big giant jet down the road, and they want to look at homeless people and piles of crap and needles because it makes them feel good. Watching people wallow makes them feel superior. And if you can understand that mindset, now you understand the enemy. Now you understand Klaus Schwab. All right, Rob.